coalition has asked its affiliate members spread across the country to begin mobilization towards the day already set aside for action by the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress. The Alliance of Surviving COVID-19 and Beyond, the coalition of 80 labor and civil society organizations, has thrown its weight behind Nigerian workers and groups ahead of plans to embark on nationwide shutdown on September 28. The coalition has asked its affiliate members spread across the country to begin mobilization towards the day already set aside for action by the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress. In a statement on Wednesday, the ASCAB chairman Femi Falana SAN asked the Nigerian government to ensure that safety of citizens who will show their discontent with the economic policies of the federal administration on September 28. Falana asked the government to ensure police give protective to protesters as dictated by the Nigerian Constitution. The statement reads, ASCAB and all its 80 affiliate members across the country have been asked to prepare their members for a day of protest against anti-people policies of the government. Our members will come out in millions to show their determination to free the fetters of iron and the chains of economic and political repression foisted on them by the federal and state governments. The Nigerian government has justified the fuel hike from 148 naira litre to 162 naira per litre. This was premised on the falling fuel price in the international market. The government said that the poor do not benefit from low fuel prices and that on the long run, the hike will boost revenue, which will be used to boost the economy. The claims of the federal government were false. Many countries have been providing subsidy for the extremely poor through healthcare services, access to public education, water, good food, housing, and public transportation. But in Nigeria, the leadership concentrates on adding to the burden of the masses, thereby fueling ceaseless public outrage, anger, desperation, and even providing the breeding ground for the emergence of terrorist groups. We have seen a continuous regime of subsidy removal for the past 4 decades. It is now clear that the subsidy removal and fuel hike have become rituals, slogans, catchphrases that are used continuously to defraud the Nigerian masses. For over 40 years, Nigerians have been subjected to a gory tradition of fuel price hike with spurious justifications. In the past few years before 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari and many people in the current All Progressives Congress leadership were part of those who resisted the fuel price hikes. They pretended to be on the side of the people. Today, the same people are the ones defending the same position they all stood against. This reflects the fact that political parties in Nigeria are largely the same in form and content. We fully support the position of TUC and NLC. ASACAB will intensify its campaign to ensure mass participation of Nigerians in an affairs that affect their livelihood. Well, it's a welcome development to me. I think what will solve the problem of this whole thing is constant protest, not just one day protest. Because since now they know that, okay, if that's what they want, because I'm sure they might not even want the protest to go on. But if I thought they would want the protest to go on, they would just say, okay, no worries. Is it not one day? After one day, they will go and sit down. They will now come and tell them that we are going to have a meeting already. I don't know whether the NLC is already having meeting with the government, and which people they are not really even bothered about or perturbed about, because they know that it's all is RNG, because they will know that, okay, this is the price they want to sell it. They will bring this whole thing. They will meet with them. A lot of things have been going on since how many decades in this country. A lot of waters have passed under the bridge. They will come and do their shambolic whatever, and everybody will go back. Like I said, the only solution to this is constant protest. But do you think people are really ready for that? But I'm very sure that the government would not even want the protest to take place. Even if they allow the protest to take place, is it not going to be one day? And at the end of the day, everybody will still go back to status quo. Nothing will happen again. So what are we talking about? So until we are ready to do the needful, these people, they are not ready to shift ground. Just like I always say, a lot of people now on the waiting list, for 2023, and they will do the same thing. Those who are shouting, and once they get there, they will do the same thing. They will even be worse than that. Just like they said here that this reflects the fact that political parties in Nigeria are largely the same in form and content. It's true. The same Buhari and the people who are in APC now, they were like, we no go gree, and everybody, they deceived everybody, and they knew quite all right what the real issue then, but they deceived the masses. Everybody was thinking, yes, good luck, Jonathan, you have to do this. At the end of the day, these people, they have spent 5 years. They came on board and they have spent 5 years. The same subsidy they criticized, they are now defending, just like they said. So let's hope that this thing will not be disrupted, or the people themselves might not even be interested in all of this. Let's hear what people are saying. Was it today Buhari increased fuel? Let them go and sit down. Cycles, what effect will their protest impact on the increase now? Please sit in your house watching television with your household, but wait and see. Please, my friend, are you comfortable with this situation in our country? I do not trust Falana. APC will teach him lesson if he does not take his time. This is not a Jonathan. What a senseless comment. APC can't do nothing. It's people like you that are very naive of the massive power and influence. Let them try it, then they will understand that Nigerian masses are tired of them. Why now? Gani is no more. The only international that federal government fear a lot is Falana. If we cannot support him physically, we should encourage him with our good comments. Okay. Hypocrisy personified. That is what someone is referred. It's calling Falana that is a hypocrite personified. Well, good to go. Injury for one is injury to all. Okay, this Falana is a chameleon. I don't trust him. We are plagued with callous leaders who take pleasure in the pain of the masses. God will put them down. If Fulani Esme buy fuel or board vehicles or pay taxes, there would have been solution to maintain fuel subsidy. Just he banned rice to enrich his people. Privatizing our refineries is the only solution to all the petroleum products problem we are facing in this country. So let's protest and tell our government to fix our refineries. Reducing the petroleum products price is not the best option, because they may decide to increase the price tomorrow again. So guys, you are hearing what people are saying. I don't know what you think about this. Some people say they don't even trust him. Some are even preferring solutions. Some are saying, oh, this is it, this is that, this is not it, this is not the way it ought to be. Leave your comments below, guys, and let's know your own thought.